gang? Coach Christine here. Thank you for spending a little bit of time with me today while I go over 4 ways that you can get involved in LadyBoss if you are interested. So let's kick this off with a little bit of background about myself. I am a full-time fitness coach, wellness coach, health coach. I also help with productivity, time management, things like that with my clients. And I got into this because I was a competitive athlete. I played softball competitively for many years through college, and I coached softball after that. And I started working with other athletes, and that's really where my coaching journey began. I had the intention to go to school to become a veterinarian. I love animals. Who doesn't? And I love working with animals. But in the process of doing that, I was actually going back to school to do my prerequisites to apply to veterinary school, and I took an exercise science class. And the whole trajectory of my life was changed by that exercise science class. I realized that this is really what I love to do. I love science, and I love the science of nutrition and exercise, and I wanted to help people as much as I want to help animals too. There's always a person behind the animal in veterinary medicine typically. So one of the things that I started doing is just getting curious and learning stuff for myself after that class. And I changed my focus to getting my first personal training certification at that time. And since then, I've gotten several certifications in health, fitness, wellness, exercise of varying modalities. I own my own fitness studio, and I'm a full-time coach now. And a lot of my coaching clients would come to me for thinking they needed exercise. And I realized over the course of my career really as a trainer in the gym, as much as I love exercise, you can exercise all you want, but if you don't have your nutrition in order, there's going to be a missing component in that. So because of that, I really took a deep dive into nutrition and became a certified nutrition coach. And that has really been a huge game changer, not only for myself, but for many, many of my clients, to get them the outcomes and get them what they want out of all that awesome training that they're doing. So since then, I've realized that protein is a really big part of that equation. You oftentimes think that, like, oh, if I eat meat, for example, then I don't need any more protein. I'm looking pretty good. And I'm a vegetarian, full disclosure. And people would always say to me, how do you get your protein? And guys, I've been a vegetarian since I was 11. So if you can imagine a 15-year-old me being asked, how do you get your protein? Here's kind of what it looked like. When people ask me that question, I would get so upset. I was like, I eat food, okay? Like, back off. I don't eat grass. But the reality is, it's actually a really valid question. And now, come to find, it's really a valid question for everybody, not just my vegan and vegetarian friends, but for all people. Protein serves so many purposes in the body. Some of them include muscle building, protein synthesis, and muscle growth. So building and maintaining muscle, which is essential for body composition change. Muscle density and bone density are directly correlated with each other. So you can imagine what that looks like when it comes to bone density. We want to keep that bone density really strong, and more, so much more when it comes to that muscle building component. So if you want body composition change, protein is one of your best friends. If you want strong bones, protein is one of your best friends. Some of the other things, energy production. Protein is energy, and that is part of our energy systems. It can help with speed generation, power generation. Remember that you have 4 calories per gram of protein. Protein is metabolically very it takes a lot of energy to break it down. So again, for that body composition piece through digestion, protein is a really valuable macronutrient for body composition change. And I teach my clients all about this in my nutrition coaching practice. Muscle contraction. So there's obviously, that's part of what the role that protein plays in our body. So strength, if you want to be strong at anything, you want to perform at a sport or dance or whatever awesome thing you want to do. It bolsters immune health. It transports nutrients like micronutrients, vitamins, and minerals throughout the body. Satiety has a big role in how full we feel. So it can also be a really great tool when we're consuming foods to keep us nice and full. If, again, body composition change of any type is a goal of yours, and so much more. So something to realize that most folks don't understand is that the RDA, or the recommended daily amount by the FDA in this country, is very low. And the reason for that, it's not the FDA's fault. It's the reason because FDA created the RDA. Oh my God, so many acronyms. RDAs were created so that people would not become malnourished. So when you think about what the RDA is right now, in comparison to how much protein you should actually be consuming, the RDA is very, very low. Okay, so don't go by that RDA unless all you want to do is not die. And most of us want to do a lot more than not die. Most of us want to perform, or we want to show up in the most powerful way that we can, no matter what it is that you're working towards. So I personally find it hard to consume enough protein in my day, even on my best nutrition day, even when I'm doing all my meal prep. I am a busy human, you guys, and I have said this before and I'll say it again. I'm the first to tell you I use two, not one, but two meal prepping services. If you want to know more about those, let me know. But I also know that supplements can play a role in helping me meet my protein goal. And do you have to use supplements? No, you absolutely do not. Does everybody use supplements? No. If you're busy and you need help reaching your macronutrient goals, then a supplement could be of use. And if you're looking for a high quality supplement that you actually enjoy, I've got news for you. Lean is a great option. So is lean for everybody? No, not necessarily. It's not for everybody, but it could be a great addition to your nutrition regimen, and it could be very helpful. So let me tell you some of the reasons why I love lean, and maybe some of these will resonate with you. Now, as a coach and trainer, one of the biggest things I come up against, I've been selling protein powders for years in my gym, and using them. I've tried them all. Guys, probably every single one. Vegan, vegetarian, whey protein based. So lean is a whey protein based product. So if you're vegan, probably not for you. But if you are vegetarian and you consume milk based products, you can have lean. It's up to you, of course, personal choice. But I do find that one of the biggest sticking points for folks is they don't like the way protein powders taste. And lean, to me, I joke that it is the gateway drug to protein because it is such a delicious option. Most folks find this to be one of their favorite tasting protein powders. It's very versatile. It's easy to bake with, which is not always the case when it comes to protein powders, and specifically lean. If you've ever made like a blueberry muffin and wanted to put protein in it, which is a great way to get your protein intake up, if you like those things, and seeing your poor little muffin, that's what I'm talking about. So it can be a dessert replacement. It is a pretty sweet, yummy tasting protein powder. Personally, I use it as a dessert a lot. I like to add a little bit of cherries in there. I'll make smoothies. My son loves it. My husband loves it. We put it in pancakes. We actually had it in pancakes this morning. We put it in everything. And it's an awesome way to get our protein intake up across the board. The other thing with lean is that it has a digestive enzyme in it so that you're actually able to break down and digest the proteins and use them for all of those fabulous things we talked about earlier, like muscle synthesis, protein synthesis, muscle building, so on and so forth. So there are some awesome things about lean. And if any of those resonate with you, then this might be a good option for you, especially if you are newer to the protein game and you're not sure and you want to try to create body composition change with some nutritional changes. And you're thinking, I don't really like a lot of the proteins that I've tried before. Most folks really enjoy the flavor of lean. It's really versatile, and it can give you lots of ways that you can use it, which is really cool. You can pretty much make it taste like anything. It's vanilla cake flavored on its own, but I've made lean taste like every flavor under the sun. When you add certain things to it. We have lots of resources for recipes and things like that. So those are some things that you might want to consider. It mixes really well. It's another thing. If you ever had like chalky protein, you don't really like it. Lean mixes really well. It's really tasty. And you don't have to worry about it kind of being gunky and nasty in your shaker cup. You could literally just put it in water and suck it down and it tastes pretty darn good. So on top of that, it's a great way just to get your overall protein intake up, and it's just such an easy option. Now we're doing to-go packs right now. Will we have larger options available for the protein down the road? Not sure. I hope that we do, because I eat a lot of lean. But the to-go packs are really cool because you can take them with you anywhere, and convenience is king, guys, especially when you're trying to create body composition change or behavior change, which is really what a lot of this comes down to, behavior change, right? So if I'm finding myself hungry and I'm at work and I maybe forgot my lunch, am I going to go out for fast food, or am I going to grab that protein shake that I put into with my Go Pack in my bag? Such a convenient option. Convenience and making things easy is really going to be a benefit to you. So those are just some ways that I love protein. I could talk about protein all day, but let's move on to how you can get involved if you're interested. So there's 4 ways, as I said, and the final one is kind of still in the works. I'm going to tell you as much as I know at this point. 1, you can just be a customer. So you can use the link that I've included along with this video, and you can get your lean Go Packs for a really reasonable price per serving. You've got yourself a little meal and a bag. Fabulous, right? Can you add things? Yes, you absolutely can, but you don't have to. It's great in a pinch, I'll tell you that. So the other really cool thing about this, even if you decide, I just want to be a customer and I just want to buy those protein packs, you can get yours for free through the referral program. So when you buy the subscribe and save option, which saves you money, first and foremost, yay. 2, you get your product. 3, if you refer 3 folks, if you love the protein, this is easy to do. If you refer 3 folks a month, then you get yours for free. Yay, I want free things, especially I want free protein because I eat a lot of it. And so does my family. So that's option number 1. You've got your refer 3 and save, get your subscribe and save, and then you can do your referrals and get your 3 for free. Yay, boom. All right. 2, become a champion. So this is where you're really leveling up your game. The difference with this level is that you're not necessarily diving in with the product in the beginning. You get the back office, you get the pocket personal trainer, which a lot of those workouts in there, if you haven't seen them before, I worked on those workouts. They're good. Just gonna say that. So you get tons and tons of workouts, you get in-gym workouts and at-home workouts and recipes up the yin-yang. Pocket personal trainer. It's an awesome tool. I recommend it to a lot of my clients when they're on the go, they're traveling, they can't be with me in the gym. You got a ton of workouts right there. They got little gifts, they got videos, they got all the things. Healthy Swaps blueprint. So inspired by this. Remember I was talking about convenience earlier. It helps you think about okay, I really want ice cream, right? I love ice cream. Who doesn't love ice cream? But I know it doesn't really fit into my macronutrient plan for the week or my meal plan or whatever your goals are with your nutrition. So what can I swap it out with? That is what Healthy Swaps Blueprint is going to start helping you to think about and giving you those, oh, I can go get Halo Top instead, or oh, instead of choosing this candy bar, I can choose this type of protein bar, or so on and so forth. All right. Then you also have the Big Fat Lies audiobook, which is an enlightening book. If you are someone who has just started to realize that we live in a world of diet culture and we've been marketed to all the time. And a lot of the things that we've been told in, gosh, I could name so many throughout my time, like the phrases like long, lean muscle and toning and all that baloney that isn't real. And there's genetic stuff that we have to remember. This is what this book is all about. It's like, this is something that you've been told that's not true. This is something that's been told it's not true. It's going to dive a little bit into the science back of it, piece of it. And it's helpful to just kind of like remove that veil out from all the things that we've been told in the past about body composition change and dieting, which to me, this whole thing is so much, what I say in my little ebook is so much more than weight loss. Personally, I don't give a flying whatever about weight loss. I don't give a flying whatever type of protein you want to use. Just giving you this option. To me, it's about quality of life and being able to feel good and show up for what you want to do and perform in whatever way is what you want, whether it's being in Cirque du Soleil, that's like way over here, or like being able to get up and down off the floor to play with your grandkids. And to me, those are like on the same level of awesomeness. And I want to help you get there in whatever way. So if you're a champion, you get to have a little side hustle and refer the product. Not only that, but also make a commission off of the product when people buy it from you. Cool. Yay. There you go. There's your champion option. 3 is what we're calling a champion Phoenix option. And this is like the all in option. And if you go all in, you get all those things that you get on the champion level. But you also get the products, you get the lean, the protein powder, and you get that subscribe and save referral kickback with a 3 for free deal. So again, free protein powder, especially if you're using it like me because you're training or you're doing the thing. Cool. And you also get motivational secrets. You get so much more with that Phoenix level. Here, I got to bust out my little note because there's so much stuff I can't remember it all. Ooh, here we go. Phoenix kit. Okay. Champion member plus 2 boxes of lean serving. Same as the, if you just buy it, motivational secrets, complete digital library, digital shake book. Now this is all stuff you can share with people too, which is really cool. Digital cookbook. Oh, the cookbook's great. I have it. I have the physical one actually. When we used to do that in the old school days. It's a great cookbook. And a live goal setting workshop, which I just did some live goal setting workshops. Highly recommend it. I'm going to this one. Hope to see you there. I think the more that you spend that time on that personal development and thinking about what you want to accomplish, the closer you're going to get to your goals. You got to map it out. You have to. All right. So what else is there to know about this? Oh, okay. And then with the Phoenix level, you also get bonuses. You earn commission off of whatever sales you make, right? But you get bonuses as well. So that's the all-in option. And if you decide to use the link that comes along with this video and do the champion or the Phoenix level, you'll be on my team, which is super awesome. And my intention too is to give you so much more down the road. We're building this team right now. I want to mentor you. I want to help you understand nutrition. I want to help you understand why it's important to have more protein in your life. I also want to help you understand how to use the Pocket Personal Trainer and all these products that I did a lot of work on 2 because I believe in them. And I know they're good, but I also know that it can be super helpful to have that little bit deeper insight. As someone who worked in the LadyBoss coaching program, as a LadyBoss coach, I used these products day in and day out and helped develop a lot of them. And I there's so much more to give there than just like having the product, which is great, and using the product, but I can give you deeper insight so that you can turn around and help other people, because there's 2 little things that are going on there. 1, community is incredibly important when you're trying to achieve something. I know, LadyBoss knows that the more folks that you surround yourself that are either working towards like-minded goals or have already achieved them, the more success you're going to have, right? There it is. There's that one. And then 2, if you're a why person like me, and you don't want to know a little bit more about why this works, or how my body works with this, or whatever, I've got those why answers for you. And I used to tell my clients I'm a walking exercise encyclopedia. I am. Not gonna lie. So, and then I can help you. This is the other little bit of this, turn around and help other folks, because that's kind of goes back to that community piece, right? We know that when we have community, we're more successful on our own endeavors. And then when we have accountability through outside sources, like other people that we're helping, we do even better. And guys, that's the reason I became a coach in the first place, is because I knew that I was going to show up for other people more powerfully than I was going to show up for myself. That has changed over the years, but it did really help me create an awesome habit of exercise, nutrition, and a really great lifestyle for myself. And I want to help you have that too. Okay, so let me know if you have any questions. Drop them in the comments below. Oh, and then the 4th one I almost forgot is the challenge. So we're going to be running the challenge again. And with the LadyBoss challenge, if you've done it before, awesome. We're bringing it back. It's going to be great. We're going to have a lot of fun with the challenge. It's free. It's going to be totally free. And as either a champion or a Phoenix, another great opportunity for you to earn bonuses as a Phoenix as you get referrals into that challenge. Yay, right? And get your face out there and be able to have something cool to offer to someone that costs you and them nothing, and they can learn the foundational principles of state, shape, substance, and sparkle. And I think of the LadyBoss challenge as sort of a precursor to my own challenge that I've created in my Empower coaching. I would love to see folks move from the LadyBoss challenge into the Empower. It's not a challenge, but 6 weeks to strong, or into some of our Empower programs, because I really think that LadyBoss challenge can help you set yourself up for success in creating sustainable lifestyle habits and routines that will carry you into the future, long-term, with fitness, nutrition, accountability, and so much more. So it's like a little gateway into higher level fitness, nutrition, and accountability knowledge that I can offer through my coaching practice, and that you can be a part of as well. So there it is. Let me know if you have questions, or just click on that link. You can see the breakdowns and those options there. Shoot me a message, shoot me a comment, and I will happy to walk you through it a little bit more. And that's that. Thanks for hanging with me. See you next time.